Parents, what do your kids think they're hiding from you? My 15-year-old daughter Lily asked if she could keep a bird-watching journal for her biology extra credit. She'd never cared about birds before, but I figured it was harmless. Gave her an old pair of binoculars and a notebook. For 3 months, she'd wake up at 6 a.m. on weekends, walk around the neighborhood for hours. She'd come back with pages of notes. Saw a cardinal today, Mom, near the Johnson's oak tree. Then our neighbor, Mr. Brooks, knocked on our door at 10 p.m. on a Tuesday. He looked terrified, asked to speak to Lily privately. I said absolutely not. He pulled out his phone and showed me a text from an unknown number. It had photos of him and a woman who wasn't his wife kissing in his car. The text said, "Your daughter has the full video. $5,000 or your wife sees everything." I felt sick. I told Mr. Brooks to leave and that we'd handle it. My hands were shaking as I closed the door. I stood in the hallway for a full minute, trying to process what I'd just seen. My quiet, awkward daughter? Blackmail? I went to her room. She was at her desk, earbuds in, doing homework like it was any other night. When I asked her about Mr. Brooks, her face went completely pale. Not the look of someone caught doing something wrong, the look of someone genuinely scared. She started crying immediately, not fake tears, the kind that come from somewhere deep and desperate. "Mom, I swear I didn't send those texts. Someone took my notebook." I wanted to believe her, but I needed to see for myself. "Show me everything, right now." She pulled out 4 notebooks from under her bed. Not bird notes, detailed logs. Mrs. Riley meeting a man at the park every Thursday at 2 p.m. The teenage boy from Maple Street buying drugs behind the gas station. Mr. Brooks's affair. But it wasn't just locations and times. It was context, observations. Mrs. Riley had a bruise on her left arm, same spot as last month. She flinched when a dog barked. And next to the teenager's name, overheard his dad screaming about his grades. Kid was crying in his car for 20 minutes after. My daughter had been watching our neighborhood like a detective, but with the heart of someone who actually cared. I sat on her bed, reading page after page. My stomach turned. Not because of what she'd documented, but because of why. "Lily, why? Why would you do this?" She looked at me with eyes that seemed too old for 15. "Because no one else was paying attention, Mom." Mrs. Riley's husband hits her. Everyone knows and nobody does anything. That boy's parents won't get him help. They just yell at him. I thought if I had proof, I could give it to someone who could actually help. My throat tightened. "Baby, this isn't your responsibility. These are adult problems." "Then why aren't adults fixing them?" Her voice cracked. "I'm not stupid, Mom. I know I'm just a kid, but I see things. And when I tried to tell you about Mrs. Riley last year, you said we should mind our own business. So I decided to gather proof first, so people would have to listen." I felt like I'd been punched. She was right. I had said that. I remembered the conversation now. She'd come home worried about our neighbor, and I dismissed her entirely. Told her not to get involved in things she didn't understand. What kind of mother does that? "Who has your notebook?" I asked quietly. "It went missing from my backpack 2 weeks ago, at school. I thought I just lost it." Her hands were trembling. "Mom, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for anyone to get hurt. I just wanted to help. I wanted to be useful for once in my life." That last sentence absolutely broke me. My daughter didn't just want to help others. She wanted to feel like she mattered, like she had purpose in this world. I pulled her into a hug. She sobbed into my shoulder, and I realized my daughter had been carrying this weight alone for months, trying to save people, trying to matter. The next day, we went to the police, showed them the texts Mr. Brooks received. They traced the number. The blackmailer? Her biology teacher who'd suggested the journal project in the first place.